Today, I'll be showing you guys just how far 1 year of collecting Pokemon cards could take you. Hello there, Above Average fam. Above Average Cody here, coming at you with yet another, possibly the most special Pokemon video we have done to date. And today, I have two monstrous boxes of Pokemon cards here from my personal collection, basically to show you guys how far my collection has grown within 1 year and how far you guys could possibly grow yours within 1 year of collecting these fabulous Pokemon cards. And guys, this is going to be a two-part video. You guys may notice some of my rarest cards, some of my alternate art, some of my original base set big three, and even my shiny Charizard you guys watched me pull from Shining Fates will not be in this video. That's because Thursday we'll be doing a video with my absolute rarest cards ever. Make no mistake though, guys, there is a lot of value in these two boxes here, and we're just gonna whiz through them. I'll do my best to put all the prices on the screen, and that's all she wrote, guys. We're going to jump right into it. Be sure to subscribe down below. We open Pokemon cards twice a week, and that's where a lot of this came from. The rest came from me buying singles, and of course, my original collection from when I was a kid, which really wasn't that big, so we had to do a lot of opening and purchasing. And of course, leave a like and leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite card is that you saw in this video. Enough talk, guys. We got a lot of cards to get through. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, guys. We have a lot of cards to get through, so let's get moving. We'll start with a real crowd pleaser, our Pikachu section. These are sorted to the best of my ability, and yes, there are a few dupes, and we'll mostly just go through them. I'll try not to talk too much in between cards. Now, these are the Pikachu promos that came with the General Mills cereal promo. You got one in every box, which was a very recent promo, if you will. I don't know why I hard-sleeved so many, but here they are. Here we have one of the lovely Pikachu promos, one of the first Sword and Shield promos, Sword and Shield 20, featuring the three starters from the Galar region. Another Pikachu from the cereal. And then we're getting into the Sun and Moon section. I love these Sun and Moon Pikachu promos. There are quite a few of them. I don't even have all of them. Look at that lovely, lovely swirl. A perfect galaxy type swirl up there in the top. Paid $5.50 for this one. Another Sun and Moon Pikachu. You guys may also remember some of these promos from boxes we have open on the channel. Again, we open all kinds of cards here on the channel, so if you're into that, be sure to subscribe. Here's the lovely McDonald's, that's the word I'm looking for, McDonald's promo Pikachu. A bit of a hard card to pull. I remember people were trying to sell it for like $200 when it initially came out. Worth much less now. Again, quick prices in the corner for each of these cards. Another Sun and Moon Pikachu promo. Some of these are team bagged, some are not, because I'm in the process of putting them all in team bags to keep dust out of the top of the cards. One of the many Ash's Pikachus. A lovely Pikachu from my original collection, actually, a Delta Species Pikachu, where they are actually Steel type. It was a promo card from back in the day, way back in 2006, guys. And we'll start with the newer cards first, except for this one. This ends up in the Pikachu section. And then we'll go to the older cards, like closer to base set, Fossil, WotC promos, Wizards of the Coast, that is. Lovely Pikachu. The Pikachu from the Darkness Ablaze blister pack was worth a bit for a while, and I just really love the artwork, which they ended up reusing in the General Mills promo. Bunch of the Pikachu Vs from the Shining Fates boxes. Again, I don't know why I sleeved so many. It was a big deal when it came out. Pikachu V from the Pikachu V10. The Pikachu V full art, which we actually pulled in, I think, the first or second Pokemon opening we ever did. Very awesome card, a chase card for many people. Basically, the step right down from the Rainbow Pikachu, which we have not pulled. Detective Pikachu. We're doubling up on the Flying Pikachu, and then we're doubling up on the Surfing Pikachu. On to the next section, guys, and we will bounce around quite a bit, but trust me, everything that is not extremely rare is going to be in this video. We're on to the EX era. This is a Holo Magneton from Evolutions, as you can see. Nothing too crazy. I'll try to just stop and talk about the crazy ones. Blastoise EX, another Holo from Evolutions, the lovely Gyarados. Mega Blastoise EX, one of my favorite cards. Did pull that here on the channel. Venusaur, Mega Venusaur EX, not the full art. Sadly, I still don't have the full art. Mega Pidgeot EX, a lot of Evo cards. Primal Kyogre EX, very awesome card with some gold accents. Mega Rayquaza EX, of course, he just came back in the new set. We got a few Rayquazas in here. I went on a bit of a collecting binge of him with the Evolving Skies hype, as you guys know if you've been following the channel. Dragonite EX, another Mega Rayquaza EX, different version. Rayquaza EX. Mega Sceptile EX, which I actually got in one of those larger collections I purchased. Mega Manectric Gyarados EX. Alakazam EX. You guys just recently saw this in single shelf. Now, at the end of every video, I do a thing called Cody's Single Shelf where I show you guys a single in my collection. So you guys, if you've been watching the entire videos for quite some time, you will notice you've seen a few of these already. Lovely Mewtwo EX, followed by more Evo Mewtwo EXs. Pikachu EX, one of the awesome promo cards from the XY era. Sylveon EX, another Rayquaza EX, shiny Rayquaza, very nice. Gardevoir. Charizard EX, there is a Charizard section coming up. Apparently, he made it past my vision and did not end up in the regular Charizard section. Awesome Japanese Mega Gengar EX from, I believe this is what the set translates to in English. Obviously, the English version has the set name in Japanese, which is a nice little difference they have. Diancie EX, Slowbro. Tyranitar EX, one of my all-time favorites. Ash Greninja EX, again, an earlier box we opened a long time ago on the channel. A couple of the Shining cards, put these in this section just because they are, I think they are the Sun and Moon era, so I'm not sure why I put them in this section. Probably just quickly sorting, but there's the price for Volcanion, price for Ho-Oh. Lovely Latias Full Art, which again, I believe this Sun and Moon era. It is not, it's actually an XY promo, so XY, EX era, basically same thing, so definitely appropriate section for it. And the lovely Mew EX. We also have a Mythical section coming up, but Mew just happened to end up in the EX section. Alrighty guys, next up we have Rainbow Rare Pokemon. Again, these cute little things I made a long time ago, so they may not make complete sense here. But starting off with the Moltres Zapdos Articuno GX. I did put GXs first, and then the Vs and the VMAXs, things like that after. So there are the three birds. Lovely Umbreon GX Rainbow, Lurantis GX, Ho-Oh GX, which was a promo from one of the big Shining Legends boxes. Golisopod GX, remember pulling that very early on the channel. Awesome Marshadow GX, probably one of the cooler rainbow rares I have in my opinion. Copperajah VMAX, Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. We pulled this on like the only live stream opening we did, I remember, from the Battle Styles booster box we did. Togekiss VMAX Rainbow, of course. Umbreon VMAX, so we've seen the Umbreon GX now and the Umbreon VMAX. Glad to have both in the collection. Victini VMAX ×2. I do remember pulling that one twice. All Creamy VMAX, again, was really cool when it first came out in Shining Fates, but as you can see, it was not a very tough pull. Finishing off with an awesome Butterfree VMAX. I very much love this Butterfree artwork, and we may be seeing the Full Art V later on in this gigantic box opening. I told y'all we'd be bouncing around quite a lot onto regular V cards, so the Sword and Shield era, we do have tons of GXs to go through. It just happens to be the order that I am grabbing them in. Togekiss V, and again, some of these aren't extremely rare. I just really like them, so they earned top loaders. Flareon V, and some of these are from when I opened the Eevee Heroes boxes, so they are, of course, Japanese. Glaceon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Tyranitar V with Empoleon V from the tins. Again, just really like them, so they earned some top loaders. Same thing with Venusaur V, Crobat V. And now we're into some full arts. Zamazenta V. Just pulled the Zacian very recently. Could be in this stack. Galarian Slowking V full art. Moltres. Leafeon full art. One of the disappointing cool pulls from Eevee Heroes because full arts are in fact secret rares in Japanese sets. Rayquaza V in English and Japanese. Inteleon. Alakazam V. All Creamy V full art. Talonflame V. One of the coolest full arts I have, the Snorlax V. Did not even know he had a full art until I, in fact, pulled it out of the Sword and Shield base set. Morpeko V, Sableye, Articuno, Eternatus V. I actually just opened this box for fun, the Eternatus VMAX box, which just got reprinted and was popping up in Walmarts around. Calyrex V full art. There is the Butterfree V full art, as I promised. I love that artwork. I knew we'd be running into it. There's the Zacian V to go with the Zamazenta full art. And now Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Make sure I price them one at a time so you guys know which is which. Obviously, those are from the tins we literally just opened on the channel. And what better time than now to get into all Charizards. Looks like I made a little mistake writing it, and I didn't even bother getting a new posted card. Charizard GX from Burning Shadows. Again, the crazy Charizards will be in Thursday's video. The Charizard GX from Detective Pikachu with the cool, like, realistic artwork there. Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. I believe I have a couple of those. The Charizard V promo you got from the Champions Path boxes should be a couple of those as well. The Holo Charizard from Evolutions. Very awesome card. I do remember buying this one as a single because it's really the must-have from Evolutions. Mega Charizard EX. Reverse Holo Charizard from Vivid Voltage. I believe we have a couple of those because I bought one and then I ended up pulling a couple. And there you go. There's more of them. And then Charizard. This actually came in the Battle Arena box, the game you purchased to play as one of the regular Charizard cards in the Charizard deck that comes in there. Plowing right into the Sun and Moon era, the GX Tag Team. Some of my favorite cards of all time, for the record. Raichu and a Alolan Raichu. We do have a double of that one. Onto the alternate art Raichu and Alolan Raichu. I love that with Alolan Raichu pulling little Raichu's tail, trying to like go surfing with him or whatever he's trying to do. Blastoise and Piplup. Reshiram and Zekrom. Reshiram and Zekrom full art. It's kind of hard to tell in the GX era when one is normal and when one is full art, which I think I called that Raichu and Alolan Raichu in alternate art. It's actually called a full art, I do believe. Not much difference. There's also a rainbow one that I do not have, sadly. Greninja and Zoroark. I have it in English and Japanese. I'll just use the English price for both of them. Reshiram and Charizard GX. And then also Reshiram and Charizard GX, a duplicate because they are in that set box. And then I also have it in Japanese, guys. So we're firing on all cylinders for the Reshiram and Charizard. Same thing with Pikachu and Zekrom. And then I was lucky enough to also pull that in Japanese. You guys know I love the English-Japanese duos of cards. Mewtwo and Mew GX. Onto the promo card, Mewtwo and Mew GX. Have a few of these. This came in one of the tag team tins. Arguably one of my favorite cards from the era. Onto a Charizard and Braixen GX. Sad I don't have the rainbow of this one. Onto an Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX. A triplet. We may see a few more of those in here. Rowlet and Alolan Executor. Here is one of the triples I was talking about. Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff GX. And then behind this is the first promo card we open here on the channel. We did open the Small But Mighty collection, a giant box with this as the promo card. Very cool and reminiscent since, again, it was the first opening on the channel here roughly a year ago. And just we've been cranking them out ever since. Umbreon and Darkrai GX. And then finally, the Three Birds non-rainbow. We obviously saw the rainbow one earlier, but here it is from the Japanese GX All-Stars set. Alrighty, guys, one of my favorite sections in the collection, the second most hefty full art trainers. I absolutely love full art trainers. Let's get into it. Here, the oldest one we have is Iris here from 2013. I did buy this single. Very cool, the old full art trainer style of cards. Giovanni Scheme, which I pulled from one of the XY sets they reprinted. Team Skull Grunt. We're going to start with Sun and Moon, then go into Sword and Shield. Lusamine, very cool. One of the cooler Sun and Moon full arts, in my opinion, but not quite as cool as Kahili. I do like this one, little golfing anime girl here. Do like that card a lot. Faba, I remember pulling this before I even really knew or cared for full art trainers. Giovanni's Exile from Hidden Fates. Jesse and James, I believe, also from Hidden Fates. A little fortunate enough to open quite a bit of Hidden Fates here, especially for the channel. Speaking of channeler, subscribe to the channel and the channeler. Zinnia's Resolve, and now these are kind of just mixed in, obviously, from the newest set, Evolving Skies. Copycat, which I believe we also pulled in Japanese. We'll see if we get to it here in a second. I don't remember what this guy is called. It's like Schoolboy or something like that. Somebody you'd run into to battle in the games. Onto a, there it is, the Japanese Copycat. Love having that in English and Japanese. Marnie, the card we were waiting so long for to come to English in the Marnie Premium Collection or Tournament Premium Collection. Not sure what they called it, the little milk box thing. Onto a Team Yell Grunt. Sonya from Rebel Clash. Oleana, got a lot of the Vivid full arts I'm remembering because she's from Rebel Clash, but she reminds me of the Vivid artworks. Hop full art. Opal, Beauty onto the Vivids, Bay, Bird Keeper onto the Shining Fates. Skyla, we will see her in Thursday's video as well because I'll explain more in Thursday's video when we see it a second time. Piers with his little Linoon. Gym Trainer. We got a few ball guys because I just really liked that card and I loved it when it finally came out in Shining Fates. Pokekid just pulled that an insane amount of times. I think I even sold a couple copies off and I still have 3 of them. Bruno onto Battle Styles, Mr. Mustard himself, Corinna's Focus, Cheryl, Aroma Lady from Eevee Heroes, I believe, Japanese, of course, and onto the Rainbow Full Art Trainers, Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, our first Rainbow ever, also pulled in the channel in like our first or second opening. Honestly, guys, I was clueless back then. If you happen to go back and look for the video, I didn't even know that Rainbow Rares were so cool. I really didn't know. I thought it was crazy, but not too crazy, but warm spot in my heart from being one of the first I pulled. Kabu from Champion's Path, Piers from the same set. Opal saw her regular, there's the Rainbow. Clara, Aroma Lady, and then Bay to finish off that section. Alrighty, guys, on to another one of the heftier sections with a ball of hair on top from my cat. Forgive me, guys, I swear I take care of my cards. Shiny Full Arts. VMAX, and GXs, so obviously Shining Fates and Hidden Fates in here. Silvally GX, I remember pulling this twice on the channel, which was actually quite crazy. Can't remember if it was in the same video or not. Lucario GX, Buzzswole GX, the Jacked Bug. Not many GXs. We did not open a ton of Hidden Fates, but we did open a ton of Shining Fates. I'll just whiz through these. Ditto. Double up on Indeedee, quite a few doubles, because again, we did open just insane amounts, especially hunting that Charizard you will be seeing in Thursday's video. Dragapult V, which was a promo from the premium collection. Rillaboom, Centiskorch ×2, and the VMAXs I think are in the back with the Vs in the front. Phalanx again. Dubwool, pulled him more times than I can count. Another one where I sold off some copies and still just have a ton. Should probably take out some dupes at some point to move some of the collection and make room for new cards. These are just the promo cards from the tins, guys. Again, just any shiny Pokemon pretty much gets a top loader in my book. Grimmsnarl, pulled him again an insane amount of times, guys. Some of these just have much more common pull rates. Rillaboom VMAX, we even doubled up on some of the VMAX Full Art Shinies. Crobat, obviously from the premium collection. Same thing with Dragapult. Lapras VMAX, one of the cooler VMAX Full Arts. Again, fortunate enough to pull multiple times. Just, it's the sheer amount of Shining Fates we open, especially on the channel, guys. We open so much of it. Toxicity, very cool. Centiskorch, got sick of seeing him. We pulled him so many times. One of the cooler ones, Grimmsnarl, in my opinion. And then the Shiny Ditto VMAX that we pulled from Shiny Star V. That was a pretty hype pull. I do remember getting that one. And now, guys, the largest section in the box, we have our baby shinies, the little baby shinies from Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. Not many Hidden Fates at all, sadly, but a lot of Shining Fates. Sadly, not a complete set. And guys, I just want to take a moment. This is an awesome video. Super fun to go through these because often they do go in the box and I never look at them again, it seems. So I am seeing cards that I forgot I had, I forgot I pulled, I forgot I bought, and it's very cool, guys, and I'm really loving this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. Be sure to subscribe down below if you are. On to the baby shinies. We got Quagsire, pulled him here on the channel. Deancey and Magnezone. I believe that is all the Hidden Fates baby shinies we have. Onto some of the Shiny Star V ones we got. So the Shining Fates, but in Japanese. We did pull a few of those. And onto the Shining Fates. Again, there will be a few dupes because some I just pulled a lot more than others, as you can see. They are in order of number, so any gaps you see, like the guy between Thwacky, Grillaboom, and the guy between Grookey and Rillaboom, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying, is missing because they are all in order, so if you don't see it, it's just not there. Appleton, Scorbunny, Reboot. I did complete the trifecta here with 2 Cinderaces, pretty hype when I did that. Sizzlipede, Galarian Mr. Mime, Galarian Darmanitan, Drizzile, supposed to be behind Sobble, and he is. He's in front of and behind Sobble. Interesting. Dreadnought, Snom, one of my favorites. Frosmoth, Ice-Q, 2 Ice-Qs. Onto Electric, Rotom, Toxel, Toxtricity, Galarian Cursula, Sinistee, onto Stack number 2. Still going in order here. Poltegeist ×2. Hatterene. Milcery, the milk creature. All Creamy, the cake creature. Dragapult ×2. Clobopus, his dad Graplocked. Coughing, best baby shiny. Or feel free to argue with me in the comments, but a light blue Coughing is just so cool. Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Linoon, wish I had Obstagoon to show you. Thievul, Grimmsnarl ×2, and the top loaders are just really spreading out. Grimmsnarl again. Corviknight, Q-Fant, also one of the best ones, very cute. Copperajah, Duraludon, Ducklet, love Ducklet, onto a Swanna, Squovette, Rookidee, Wooloo, also love me some Wooloo, Dubwool, Indeedee, Toxtricity, these ones were probably just thrown in the back onto a Cramorant, and that's it for the baby shinies. Alrighty guys, you saw them come out in Vivid Voltage and Summon Shining Fates onto Amazing Rares. Jirachi, lucky enough, one of my favorite Mythicals and Pokemon all time. We were able to pull him quite a few, and I sold off like 2 copies, so it's actually insane how much we pulled our favorite one. Celebi, and guys, I want you to let me know in the comments if you notice which one is missing, because I am missing one of the entire set of Amazing Rares. Rayquaza ×2 was the most valuable for quite some time. Onto a Raikou. Zacian here, love the colors on that one. Kyogre, pulled him a couple times from Shining Fates. Again, opened a lot of Shining Fates. There is Yveltal. Onto Reshiram, a lot of Reshirams, and of course, the 2 we pulled from our Shining Star V, the Japanese versions of the Amazing Rares. Alrighty guys, onto the VMAX section. Again, all of these do not necessarily deserve top loaders, but I like them and they were hyped to pull at the time, so they got them and they will be staying there. So, the Icy Calyrex, Sylveon VMAX, Blaziken ×2, just an amazing Pokemon to see come back in the TCG. Shadow Rider Calyrex. Guys, I don't know why I top-loaded all of these EVs. It was hard to get ETBs at the time, and I'm like, oh, wow, I need to top-load that. It's going to be worth a bunch. But as you'll see on the screen, it definitely is not. Togekiss, Snorlax just pulled the Rainbow very recently here on the channel. Morpeko, Eternatus, Morpeko again. Japanese Sylveon, Japanese Umbreon, Victini, Crobat, Inteleon, Ditto, Rillaboom, Gyarados, another Ice Rider for some strange reason. They weren't next to each other. Rillaboom in Japanese, another English-Japanese combo. Scizor VMAX, love me some Scizor, love Scyther as well. Single Strike followed by Rapid Strike, Urshifu VMAX, and then of course the 2 lovely promos, Venusaur VMAX and Blastoise VMAX. Alrighty boys, arguably one of my favorite sections in the box, the gold secret rares, because I love this styling of cards. Zacian, Zamazenta, Zacian again, Eternatus V from Shining Fates, and then of course the VMAX version, and onto a few of the items here. Telescopic Sight, Japanese, I don't know what this one is because I don't read Japanese, like a towel or something. Multi-Switch, Bodybuilding Dumbbells, Suspicious Food Tin, EXP Share. It's funny, I actually just pulled this last night from a box that I opened for fun. Very awesome. Cape of Toughness, Ether Paradise Conservation Area, Hidden Fates card. Galarian Obstagoon, one of the lovely gold Pokemon cards. Rotom Dex, Gold Fighting Energy, Gold Metal Energy. Always disappointing to pull these, but hype at the same time because they do hold some value, which is very strange. And then again, I opened quite a few of these collections, and I just thought it'd be cool to team bag them together, still sealed in the plastic, just a different way to package them. Alrighty guys, we already saw the tag teams, but onto the regular GXs. Jirachi GX, onto the same thing in Japanese. Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon from some GX tins, which is ironic because they just came out in the V tins, so there are the GXs. And also more Evolution tins, Leafeon GX. This one was not a tin, this is a pull and also a full art. Espeon GX, there's the full art Umbreon GX ×2. I forgot I even pulled that twice. Tauros, Greninja, love me some Greninja. Dedenne in English and Japanese, one of those lovely combos. Dedenne alternate art. Mewtwo GX. Gyarados GX. Lovely Lugia GX. I did pay $10.75 for that. Snorlax, you get the point. $2.75 for that. Dragonite GX. Mawile GX full art. And then onto these full arts from Cosmic Eclipse. As you guys know, I do love these. We have nearly all of them, but I believe I am missing 1 or 2 of the set, especially Red's Pikachu, Weavile, Steelix, Gallade, Excadrill, and Wishy Washy. Alrighty guys, our lovely mythical section, nothing too crazy in here, just a few of my Jirachi, Mew, etc. cards. Jirachi, this is arguably one of my favorite cards in my collection. Celebi to go with it from like some Generations pack boxes. Celebi V, Mew V to go with it. Mew Reverse from Hidden Fates, lovely card, lucky enough to pull it twice. A regular Mew from one of the XY sets, not sure which one, just love that card. I think it's holo, it's just very hard to tell. A reverse holo Mew from Evolutions, and a Mew from Pop Series 4. Love this card, very awesome card. I do remember buying the single, can't remember how much I spent on it. Now on to some miscellaneous junk here. We have Professor's Research. Good luck trying to redeem the code. I did already redeem it, guys. I am sorry. I turned into a Pokemon Go player within the last 6 months. And yeah, this was the card you got for buying some of the special Pokemon Go merchandise on Pokemon Center. Japanese Blastoise. I just really like this card. Blastoise, my favorite Pokemon of all time, along with Squirtle. Here comes Team Rocket from Evolutions, a secret rare. Ponyta, the hardest one to pull from the General Mills cereal promos. Here are a few more of the General Mills cereal promos, Morpeko. A Picky Peck. This is in the box because it is not necessarily a misprint, but they did not put all of the holofoil for the reverse, or the inking covered it, so you only got one diagonal strip of the reverse holofoil on this Picky Peck from Vivid Voltage. Just cool, so I top load her and I keep it in the miscellaneous section. Charmander's from the Battle Styles blisters, just thought they were cool, and Charmander's a little cutie. Arrokuda, also from the Battle Styles blisters, not sure why I kept those. This card, no special meaning to the normal person, but I love the Dene, and this is some adorable artwork, so it got top loaded from the Japanese, like, all fairy cute Pokemon set. Chilling Rain, pre-release promo, or not pre-release, from the Build and Battle boxes, which are technically the pre-release promos now. Old Energy card, very cool. Going to be hard to find a price for that one. Another Old Energy card from one of the old, like, I think that's Holland Phantoms. If not, it's from around that era. One of the Prism Umbreons, or whatever they're called. I think this is actually from a deck, but I just think it's cool. The Marnies from the Marnie Premium Collection. There's multiple here, obviously, because they give you, like, 3 of them. This is the doubled up one. Evolving Skies pre-release promo, or Build and Battle box promo, Galarian Articuno. A special energy card from the GX Tag Team, I believe it was, because they all had holo energies, but there were special ones with like this little background, and I did get to pull one. It was a secret rare, which I thought was really cool. And then a Venusaur, kind of belongs in some of the older cards we're going to be doing, but somehow it ended up in miscellaneous, so fair enough. Guys, the final section I will be doing in this video, I will explain in a second once we get through them. Here we have some of the GameStop promos. We have a Duraludon one, the Sandaconda, and of course the Flapple. And there's a few dupes in here, obviously, because I get my cards at GameStop a lot when I'm able to. Flapple again. Eevee VMAXs if you didn't see enough. Charizard, we already saw this card from the Champions Path boxes. I kept quite a few of them. Another Flapple. Lovely Detective Pikachu ×2 still in the plastic. This is actually the one you got from opening the DVD and got lucky enough to find a card inside. The Stained Glass, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno from the Hidden Fates ETB. Do have 2 of those. And 2 more Eevees, guys. That does it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the video there because I did not realize how long it would take to go through all of them. So I will do all of my older base set fossil gym challenge cards with the rarest cards in my collection on Thursday. First edition card here, just for attention, I guess, because I hard sleeve all my first editions. But there's a lot more in that box, guys. So expect these older cards and all of the rarest cards possible coming in Thursday's video, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed all the cards here today. Alright guys, that should be just about everything that was in my initial collection here. Again, Thursday we'll have some of my best cards in my collection, my favorites, my prides and joy, coming in that video. I had to do a 2-part because it was easier to whiz through these and just throw a quick little price on screen, maybe not even for all of them, and rather than just throwing in the very best of the best of my collection in with this mixed bag. Again, guys, this took a lot of time to film, edit, and I was really excited to do the video, and I figured with celebrations coming literally this week, and then been the 25th anniversary, and it's been roughly a year since I started buying Pokemon cards again. I thought it'd be a super fun video. So guys, please, please, please subscribe, leave a like on the video, and again, leave a comment. Let me know your favorite card from my collection here in this video. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. That's the reason I even took the time to do this. I love all you guys showing all the support. Thank you so much, and stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.